Namaste, it's Natalie from Naples, Florida. Welcome to a sunset yoga flow. Go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Then go ahead and take a deep inhale, swoop your arms up over your head with a slight back bend. Then swoop the arms back as you hinge from the hips down, nice, slow, and controlled to a forward fold. Feel free to bend your knees as you like. Relax that head. Then go ahead and shift your hands onto your shins with a deep inhale up. Then exhale, go ahead and go back to that forward fold. Spread your hands out wide, grip the mat, bend your knees, and step it back into a plank. If you'd like to, you can drop the knees, but we're going to chaturanga down. Make sure your elbows hug into your sides as you bend your knees down, shoulders relaxed, and down you go to the floor. Go ahead and untuck your toes and shift your hands back a little bit. You can choose baby cobra or a cobra, or you can lift up to a full upward facing dog. Pull the shoulders back, try to lift the quads off the ground if you can. And then go ahead and bend the knees and the hips over the calves into a child's pose. Take a deep inhale and exhale here, release. Then tuck the toes under, lift the hips up into a downward facing dog. Relax your neck. And shift your gaze up towards your hands and walk your feet there. With the next inhale, swoop the arms behind your back, or you can come up however you like to a nice tall stance. Deep breath here, lean back, and then bring your hands back to center. And repeating the sun salutation variation. Inhale, lift up and lean back. And exhale, hinging from the hips to a forward fold. Try to relax your neck if you can. Bend your knees again, they're more than welcome. Then hands come on the shins, deep inhale. And exhale, back to the forward fold. Bend your knees, grip the mat, and step it back into a plank. When and if you're ready, you can drop the knees or not, but chaturanga down, elbows hug into the sides, untuck the toes, lift up into upward facing dog or baby cobra. Then bend your knees, send your hips over your calves into child's pose. And walk the fingertips away from you and tuck the toes underneath you. Then whenever you're ready, come to a downward facing dog. Drop your heels down, let them sink in. Then shift your gaze up towards your hands and walk to a forward fold. Take a deep inhale as you rise up to a standing position, swooping up, back, and bringing your hands back to prayer. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And once more of the sun salutation, reaching up and back, swooping those arms back or whatever you feel most comfortable with to a forward fold. Hands come up on the shins when you're ready to a half rise, heart up, chest up, chin up, flat back if possible. Then back to a forward fold. Stepping it back into a plank now. Nice flat back here, chaturanga down. Untuck the toes to baby or upward facing dog. Finding your child's pose by sending your hips over your calves and releasing. Walk the fingertips away, tuck the toes under, downward dog. Shift your gaze up to your hands and walk your feet forward. Reverse swan dive up or round up, whatever you prefer. And bring your hands back to your heart. Go ahead and take a deep inhale and exhale. Find a chair pose, weight in the heels, chest up. Send your weight into the right leg, kick back the left leg, and warrior prep the back foot. Right arm comes in front, left arm comes behind, into warrior two. Dancing your warrior, drop the left hand, right hand faces up, and dance it on back. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Exhale, right upper arm goes onto the right leg. Left arm reaches over. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, dance it back for dancing warrior. And keep a bend in that front right leg. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, and bring it forward. Inhale, back to warrior two. And exhale, dance it back again. Inhale, find your warrior two. This time straightening that front right leg. Drop the right hand down and left arm comes stacked on top of the right hand for triangle pose. Get a nice side left stretch here. If you want to, you can look up at that left hand or you can look down. Then bend your right knee and come back up to warrior two. Square your chest towards the front and pivot the back left foot. Then lean forward and step forward back to that chair pose that you had before. Weight in the heels. Deep inhale and exhale. Next, shift your weight to the left leg. This time kicking the right leg back, warrior prepping that back right foot to left warrior two. Drop the right hand, left hand faces up and dance your warrior back. Feel free to take a look at the glistening water. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, backwards. Inhale, back to warrior two. And exhale, forward. And inhale, back to warrior two. Go ahead and lean it back once more. Reach, nice side left stretch. Then inhale, come back to center. Straightening the left leg, reach forward and down you go to triangle pose. Take a few breaths here. Then inhale, reach on up and go ahead and come on out of it in your own time to warrior two again. Then go ahead and square your arms to the front. Pivot the back foot so your heel faces the front as well. Lean forward and step forward to chair. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, swan dive down. Bending your knees as you need. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale, back down. Then inhale on up. And bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep inhale and exhale. You stay facing that way, but we're going to move on to some balancing poses. Go ahead and keep your left leg down straight and bring your right leg out to the side for a tree. You don't have to be as high, obviously. It can be whatever level you'd like. And your arms can be up high or down low, whatever you prefer. Focus on your breathing and something that's not moving. Then if you can, take that leg and stack it in a figure four as you sit it back down. If you want to take a little bit more of an intense move, you can take that top leg, wrap it around behind your ankle. For everyone else, let's go ahead and just shake it out and switch sides. Bringing that left leg up to whatever feels best for you. And arms can go up or stay center, whatever you prefer. Deep breath in and out here. Find your focus. Bring that leg on top and figure four it down. Great hip stretch here. And balance, of course. Do what you can. And then inhale, stand it on up and shake it all out. Coming back to the front of your mat if you're not there. We're going to shift our weight into the left leg, kick the right leg back. And then you want to kick into that right hand. And then when you lean forward, it just helps you balance a little bit. If you're not there yet, you can always put your right heel against a wall. Then whenever you're ready, you can switch. Grabbing your left ankle, make sure the knee stays facing down. You can even go into full extended dancer, whatever you prefer. Try to find your breath. And then gently go ahead and come on out of it. Inhale, swoop up and lean way back as far as comfortable. And exhale, swan dive down to a forward fold. Walk it back into a plank, and then shift your hips up to downward facing dog. Shift your weight into the left leg, right leg kicks up, bend the right knee and open it up for an inner thigh stretch. If you want to take it over, you can take it over. If not, just hang out whatever feels best. If you're over, bring it on back to your three-legged dog, and we're going to go ahead and bend the right leg and swoop it through down on the ground. Try to bring the right foot to the left hand and the right knee to the right hand into pigeon pose. You can go down if you'd like, or you can stay up. Find whatever variation or modification works best for you. And take a few moments just to breathe here. And then with no rush, stagger your hands and lift up into downward facing dog. Drop your heels down, release. Then shift the weight, this time into the right leg. And whenever you're ready, kick the left leg up to the sky. And hold it there. You can bend the left knee and open up the hip if you'd like, and take it over if you desire, whatever you prefer. Just breathe, release, and be engaged to this practice right here, right now. If you're over, go ahead and take it on back. Swoop the left leg up and through to pigeon. Left knee, left hand, left foot, right hand. Deep breaths. If you want to melt that right hip down, you can a little bit. And just release. Check into your breathing. Try to elongate your exhales more than your inhales. And then whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and stagger those hands. Push on up, tuck the back right foot under, and find your downward facing dog. Go ahead and gently drop your knees and find your tabletop. Shift your hands underneath your elbows and shoulders so they're in one line, and move back and forth to your cat and cows. Inhale, lift the heart up, chest up, butt up to cow. And exhale, curl the bottom in, tuck the head in, and arch the upper portion of the back to cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Then go ahead and find a nice tall seat. Shoulders back, navel in and up, and you can lift both or one foot up into boat pose. Make sure you don't feel any tension in that lower back. If so, just put your feet down, shoulders back and relax. Try to lift the legs up and hold. Deep breaths. And when you're ready, go ahead and come on out. You can go into a crisscross leg, or whatever feels most comfortable for you as we go into our meditation. Wherever you are, just make sure your lungs are open and you're in a good posture. You can watch the sunset with me, or you can close your eyes. And then I invite you to this space just to release any stress, anything that you're holding on to that no longer serves you a purpose. And just breathe in all the things you desire and let go of everything that's no longer serving you. For the next few moments, just breathe and be still. And go ahead and take the deepest breath rejuvenating you. And bring your hands to center. Take a moment just to sit in silent gratification, being thankful for everything you have in this life. The light within me honors and cherishes the light within you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me.